start? Where to start? Um, well, first off, again, as the YouTube channel says, I'm Joe Beggs. I'm married with 4 kids. One is in the Air Force. The rest of my family you can see in my little intro thing. Uh, One in the Air Force. I don't know, man. I guess I kind of asked if him and his wife, my lovely daughter-in-law, would like to be in it, but he didn't really say much or warm up to it, I guess. So I guess I'll keep them out of my little video montage at the beginning. But I live at home, my wife and 3 kids that live with me, and got a ton of support from them. Uh, we kind of, people probably wonder, like, why would you take this long break? How could you take a long break from your family? Um, well, I'll keep the lights on and the bills paid, which will be great. That's going to be beneficial to them, I think. And I'll keep the contact, obviously. Got the little tracker here so we can plot where I'm at. Yeah, the InReach Mini. And, my wife understands this is something that I got to do kind of for my own reasons, which, again, she understands. And I'll go into, and I don't know if I'd keep that sun out of there. Let me get a different angle. I guess I'll start and be right back after a short intermission. Not that you want to see more of my face, but that's what you're going to get. Good morning, everyone. Back with my follow-up video on who I am, what I've done with my life the last 46 years, and why I'm doing all this. I guess after high school, went in the Army. Was stationed up at Fort Drum, spent 4 years there, got out, went into the wireless industry, worked for Alltel Wireless for like about 7 years maybe, and then I got bought by Verizon, which moved me from Ohio to Texas. Was a member of the leadership team in Texas at the Network Operations Center for, I don't know, about 11 years maybe, almost 11 years. And then I took an enhanced voluntary separation package and got out, finished a degree, and then got into the world of teaching, which is what my wife did. I kind of wanted to give back to people because I grew up in maybe not the best neighborhood. I guess it was good enough. I got out of there, and I wanted to give back to people, to help people that might, kind of need to know that life isn't exactly where you grow up. It's kind of where you are. And maybe where you end up. This thing is having a hard time tracking my face, and I'm really trying to keep the sun out of there. So after teaching, I taught a year in Texas after leaving Verizon, and then moved to Ohio for a brief stint, and then moved to Florida ultimately, where I taught for about 2.5 years in 5th grade. And now I'm on to this journey, and why I'm doing it is really just a matter of, like, life is for the living. Maybe 6 years ago, I watched the Barkley Marathons. I used to, in the Army, run. I got out, I loved running. And then I started to love eating more. But the Barkley Marathons really sparked something in me. And then Meant to be Broken. Made to be Broken. Meant to be Broken. Made to be Broken. Sorry about that. But the record time for running the Appalachian Trail. And it just planted a seed in there that, maybe that's something I'd like to try to do. Not running it, but walking it, hiking it. And then, I don't know what happened. Just somewhere in the depth of YouTube, I stumbled across Frozen and really got into his story, really enjoyed it. And I remember him saying, how you just got to get out there and do it. And the more I thought about that, the more I felt like it was becoming time. And the heart of the reason was just losing people in my life. About 3 years ago, I lost my mother-in-law, who I love dearly. And then not this past August, the August before that, I lost, where's my gimbal going? Oh boy, I lost my best friend of, oh boy, 30 years. So that one really hit me hard. You know, when you know somebody from your first job washing dishes, and you stay in contact with each other for 30 years, and you know, one day you get a text message that they collapsed at home and passed away the day before, it's kind of tough. You know, and other losses. A couple weeks ago, I lost my cousin, who was, you know, when my parents were married, were my best friend. He was my go-to buddy. So all these things, they lead you to think about your own mortality and what you're doing with your life. And I got COVID right before school started. I stayed sick with a cough for, I don't know, all the way until November. And then I finally kicked it. And I just figured I had made the decision while I was still coughing and going to the doctor that I was gonna go try to do this while I felt like I had time to do it, I guess. And I'm no spring chicken. Again, 46 years old. And, you know, I've got, had a back surgery. I got a bulging disc back there. That should play out really well. Climbing up and down mountains with weight on my back. I don't know. And then end of last school year, I tore my meniscus, but didn't need surgery. It still swells up a bit, but, you know, vitamin I will help with that, I suppose. And icing, right? I'm leaving at the end of February. Hopefully I get some snow, throw that in a Ziploc bag and ice that bad boy. I put a compression sleeve on it at night. I do about 6-ish miles, probably a little bit more than 6, almost every day now with weight. So I'm at like, I think about 18, 19 pounds today. I think I've almost got my weight dialed in. I'm still waiting on my hammock, which I ordered at the end of September. So, but I think I got my weight about where it's gonna be. I'm hoping to be under 20 pounds. I'm gonna cut as much as I can to still be able to wear this. Right now I'm wearing a light AF 35 curve. I love it. I just hope I can fit everything in it. I've also got a couple backup packs, and we'll see where that goes. I'll just keep putting in miles until the day comes here at the end of February. And hopefully my next video I'll have a list of all my gear, but until I get that hammock, I'm kind of stuck like Chuck. If you stuck around this long, thanks. If you got questions, you can ask them down in the comments. I made my 3rd subscriber. Shout out to Planner, and hope to see you on the trail. Be well, friends.